Alright, hey, what's up, guys? I've recently moved, so it might be a bit more echoey, but my room actually is so much better. You know, the life of being in college, right? Anyways, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but recently, Sprite has been on a tear. Um, Specifically topping, I believe, a South America. It was a big event, and it got topped. Now, this isn't the exact list. Of course, it wouldn't be otherwise why would I put a video up. But I want to discuss what the deck can do in the near future because I think this is one of the few decks left in the format that can actually put up boards that, rival power of the decks back when omni negates were in every single deck. But now it's very hard to find omni negates. So in particular, cards of note, we have this Mirror Mage card and the Freezing Chains. This is what allows us to go into Totally Awesome. And then also something that's really neat is because Silo Hat Rabbit is a 2, we're going to play the Azure Rune here, and it's pretty free. Sometimes you might want to make him early on so that you can just use his material for Gigantic Sprite. Other times you want to make him later on just as back row removal for like really annoying continuous spells, i.e. literally everything to do with Yubel. It's really good into Horus as well because once they put the continuous up, you just pop it. But yeah, this is an extremely primitive list. I'm not even sold on doing hand traps. This could just be board breakers for all I'm concerned. But this is just a generic list that I threw together just to test around with it. Anyways, let's go take a peek at what this deck can do in just a default hand. Alright, this hand is, I think, crazy. I actually don't know enough about how this works. Okay, what I do know is that if we can put this Mirror Mage in the graveyard, he searches for the thing that reborns him plus the Swap Frog. And we have another water monster, so this is actually crazy. So we're going to special the Swap Frog by binning the Mirror Mage. And let's see if I can find the text here. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add an Ice Barrier. So we're going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and grab the continuous spell. And that will be the Freezing Chains. Bada bing. And we're going to use it, and we're going to bring back the guy just to put him underneath for... Oh, I guess you could have also sent a water monster. This is where I'm just like not necessarily the best with it. But the TLDR is we got a Toad and we haven't even done anything yet. Now we can just Foolish Burial here. And that turns into full Sprite combo if I am correct. Because you bin the Nimble Angler, which turns into 2 Beavers here. It's kind of cute because we haven't normal summoned yet either, which is kind of funny. I think we turn these 2 into Gigantic. Yeah? Go ahead and overlay these 2 for Gigantic. And then Gigantic effect. Probably should be grabbing blue here, and then blue for Jet. And then Jet, you could choose what you want here. So if you want double Omni Negate, which is crazy by the way, then you grab the double cross. And if you don't, then you grab starter. But honestly, I think we're going to grab double cross here so that we've got double Toad. Kind of just set that. But then we're going to turn 2 of these guys into a Link 2, obviously. I don't know what else you do. Let's turn that to the Silo Hat Rabbit. And then on summon, Silo Hat Rabbit allows you to... Where is it? Yeah, if this card's Link summoned, you can set 1 continuous trap from your deck that special summons itself as a monster. But you can't use it as Link material that turn. We're kind of okay with that. We're going to go ahead and put the Azure Rune into our back row. And so there is an actual trap that came out with the Silo Hat Rabbit, but it's not good as Solemn Strike, so we're not playing that card. This card is as good as Solemn Strike, more or less. So you summon this Azure Rune, like you would an Eldritch Trap, and then once per turn, when your opponent would special summon a monster, while this card is in your monster zone, you can send 1 continuous trap that was special summoned from the trial spawn trap zone. So if you're playing this in Eldritch, you have multiple options, but pretty much every deck that is playing this will send the Azure Rune. And then you negate the summon. And if you do, destroy that monster. And then when it's... Another effect that you probably will never come up, but if it is in battle, then you can destroy the card that it battles into. So like this lets you get over anything if you need it to, but most of the time that's not going to happen. Anyways, from just that little start, we still have Nibiru in our hand, which this could theoretically be just anything else. I'm not sold on hand traps. I just put them together as hand traps because Sprite's been the hand trap deck. But what we're sitting on right now is Omni Negate, 2 of them. We have a Negate special summon and a pop of back row, which is just kind of nuts, right? Like, this is the kind of power that decks had a while ago, not, recently. This is not something that has been prevalent ever since the Baron and Savage banning. Let's see another hand, see if it wasn't just a fluke, because perhaps it was a fluke.